To edit the note and CCs on each rotary, click that rotary. The rotary will be outlined in magenta. Once the rotary has been selected, take a look at the edit pane on the right side of the editor screen. The rotaries can send a note with velocity, a location or direction CC, and a pressure CC. First, set the MIDI channel for this rotary, 1 through 16. Now we will enter a note. Notes are entered using their numbers. When changed, the rotaries of the QuNeo image will display the updated note names, providing you with access to both the note number and note names. KMI controllers default to note C3 equals number 60. You can choose if a variable velocity is sent with the note or if it sends a fixed velocity of 127. When the VEL checkbox is checked, a variable velocity will be sent, meaning the velocity will be different depending on how hard the rotary is hit. If it is not checked, a fixed velocity of 127 will be sent no matter how hard the rotary is hit. Below the Note Edit box is the edit box for the pressure CC. Changing the number in this box will change the pressure CC for this rotary. We will skip over the Speed Edit box until after direction is explained. Next to the Note Edit box is the edit box for the location CC. Changing the number in this box will change the location CC of the rotary. Direction and location cannot be enabled at the same time. Location sends a value of 0 to 127 based on the position of your finger around the outside of the circle. This behavior is similar to a typical knob. Below the Location CC edit box is the edit box for the pass-through width. Pass-through width sets a range of pass-through values. For example, if pass-through width is set to 10 and the rotary was left at 40, it would be necessary to press somewhere between 30 and 50 to pick back up and output location data. If set to 127, the whole range of the rotary will respond. Below the pass-through width is the edit box for the direction CC. Direction and location cannot be enabled at the same time. When the direction checkbox is checked, the location CC will be disabled. Direction sends a repetition of either 0 or 127. Direction will send a 127 if finger movement is clockwise. If finger movement is counterclockwise, direction will send out a 0. These numbers will repeat as long as your finger is moving in that direction. This behavior is similar to an endless encoder. We refer to this repetitive CC as a tick. The faster a finger is moved, the faster the tick will output. Now that direction has been explained, we will go over the speed parameter. Below the pressure CC edit box is the edit box for speed. The speed parameter controls the number of ticks the rotary sends per degree and only applies when direction is enabled. Making the number higher will turn a knob faster, and making it lower will make the knob turn slower. To turn any of the available sources off, enter a -1 in the edit box. If bank mode is enabled, the rotaries can send a separate set of data based on which bank the slider is in. For more information on how to use bank mode, see the bank mode tutorial or any of the editing the buttons tutorials. You can change the sensitivity of the rotaries using the sensitivity knob at the bottom left corner of the edit pane. Sensitivity is saved with the preset and applies to all sensors of the same type. For more sensitivity, turn the knob to the right, and for less sensitivity, turn the knob to the left. Additionally, you can choose if QuNeo's LEDs are set to local control. If disabled, the LEDs on QuNeo will not light unless the correct MIDI message is sent to QuNeo from your music application. Local LED control is set per sensor type. In this example, I will set the left rotary to send note 1 with no velocity. I will disable pressure by entering a -1 in the edit box. I will set this rotary to location by making sure that the direction checkbox is unchecked, and I will set the location CC to 1. I will set the pass-through width to 127. I will also set the right rotary to send note 2 with velocity. I will set the speed to 5. I'll set the pressure CC to 2. I will set the pass-through width to 64, and I will enable direction by checking the direction box and set the direction CC to 3.